we are near the end of our time together in Eye of the Commando, at least early access 1.1D. That time could end sooner than I anticipate. Depends on, well, whether I game over. Let's get moving. Howdy, motherfuckers. I am ready for some intense action after the barrenness, I'd say. Yes, I would definitely say barrenness of last level. Areas 1, 2, and 3, they ramp up in intensity, complexity. The terrorists are like, oh shit, a commando's invading. You know, and they're adjusting to that as the game moves on. Area 4 is just a joke that I get, I just don't find as funny. I've had my fill of sewer levels. I would blame, not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sewer levels, I would blame Strife, that first-person shooter role-playing game, for souring me on sewer levels. You know, that's alright. Just acknowledge it's not for me. I'm like, yeah. Much like a song that I'm like, this song is not for me, but, you know, there's good lyrical composition here. The bass is killer. Area 5, though? Nah. We got some music here. We have some gunpowder, which is definitely perfectly fine. These fucking terrorists have teleporters, man. That's wild. Yep. Hey, you can, wanted to test that out? You can step into the lava. Skill issue. I was like, do I roll? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna defeat projectiles. And we're gonna step out of that and get into some better ground for us. No, the food! The food! Alright, that's enough of that trap. That very obviously telegraphed trap. What is it Leto Atreides tells his son? Knowing there's a trap is the first step in avoiding it, you dumb son of a bitch. A Maraburger. Freedom-made meat. Condiments include courage and justice restores 20 health. Cool. Yeah, we're at full health now. Everything's right as rain. We have medals here. I am pretty loaded, courtesy of my class advantage. Different ways that could have been handled. But I handled it the way that resulted in me having full health. So, you know, I think I did all right. Sure, I'll push the button. I pushed it. I'll wait for those projectiles to pass. You don't want to come in here. I have cooties. Alright, so, you know, this level has already ramped up not just in, well, musical intensity. Enemy intensity as well. That's where the scene of the crime occurred. I suppose you could avoid the trap by just... You can't roll across that all the way. You'd just be eating some damage. Alright, let's put our laser back on. If I had more resist fire, I presume I could have taken less damage there. But my resist fire is coming from the same place that my resist ninja's coming from. My class. Hello? How you doing? How about we get out of sight range of that, ninjas? Why does it have to be ninjas? How do they know? Just having myself a rip-roaring good time. You motherfucker. Hey, that's a dick move, right? Oh, he's looking at me, I better shield. Oh, he's looking away. Better shield. Fucking ninjas. My computer okay? Having a hang-up or two there. Seems like we're fine. No, it's fine. Just, I'll wait for you. I don't need to do that. Maybe a longer cooldown on those guys when they're the only ones there. And their response is to just keep shielding themselves. But you don't just want to let them go and live because they might follow you and shield other enemies? So that would be irresponsible? Well, based on what initially transpired, I'm not saying I feel great about this whole teleporter thing. See if we can opt out. Secret area, gunpowder, and a proof of strength. 60 hit points. Well, even though I don't believe in taking damage, it's been conclusively proven to me that I do take damage. Not just from ninjas and the odd bullet, but fire. There we go. Guess we're taking damage in this household so we can use the extra hit points. And if we leave any secrets behind here, life happens. How's it going? Hey, you guys have fire protection, I'm sure, right? Like, that's something you believe in? We used this against projectiles several minutes back, but why don't we actually use this against enemies? Credit to that dude for taking an entire flamethrower, also turning is free for me. Remember that. Whoop! Just radiating with... I choose to believe he's radiating with power. Good for him. Follow your heart. Let's put this attachment on that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I could see how that would be a problem. I don't disagree. Still don't disagree. Like, yeah, I'm buying everything you're selling here. All right. What if I pass the turn here? I see. I'll strafe into that, but it's okay. I only took 2 bullets. And I could have ramped that up by putting on the armored vest. I think I'm fine. That Grenadier, I need to have a conversation with you. That's called go fuck yourself. Alright, where's my attachment of knocking things back? I think we need to take that off for now. My gun has a short, puny baby range. And there are some circumstances that we've encountered in this playthrough where that's just a bad move. Constantly knocking enemies back. Am I getting out of here with not eating in a Mare burger? We'll just waste the healing there, I guess. And we'll put this attachment on. Alright, well, even more medals for us. Plenty of health. Game is generous in that regard. More slaviators. Plenty of healing being provided. I was like, wait a minute, my cursor, my crosshair lit up again. Hello? I got myself a blue key card. Alright. Well. Howdy. Nice to not have to deal with that dreck. So I went through a secret to get here. Am I pathing back into in here? Or is it just a way for you to skip that room if obviously you know where the secret is? Answer unclear. Looks like it. All right. Neat. We left some medals behind there. I'm not having an easy time spotting the wall cracks. But hell, I stumbled into 2 secrets. I'm fine with it. Oh. We're doing this again, huh? Okay. Because it's like, hey, you remember this blue door all the way back here that you needed to initially teleport for? Yeah. I spotted that one. I was like, hey! Wow, what a surprise. No reaction to that other than a, wow, what a surprise. This level is teleportertraps.com. You know, I'm quite familiar with these, having played Doom and Doom 2. We have a whole lot of dedication to them here, it seems. Hello. Welcome to Too Much Armaments. We've got Mega Med Kits that restore 40 health. We have Amara Burgers that restore 20 health. We have Slaviators, Leaded Armor Vests, a Mark III, and then a HP. Oh. Oh. Guess I can put on the Slaviators. Suppose just relying, not relying, but, throwing in an 18% chance of dodging anything, including hated ninjas. Look at my laser protection there. Whoa. Would I wear the Slaviators over the Leaded Armor Vest? I like the opportunity to swap. I'm not wearing this. I guess we'll keep 2 pairs of Slaviators. All right, what about extensions? Well, I don't want to get rid of either of these extensions. And I enjoy that extension as well. It could help to, like, swap into something that, like, if I'm fighting a single target. Yeah, that could change. I mean, what else am I spending these medals on in this level? So the fact that that cube is being sold makes me think there's going to be another combinator we run into. But I don't know that. I mean, we might need to come back here to buy some health. I'm gonna grab these two extensions, though. Now, if I need the damage, and not so much, you know, not so much attacking to the left or right or whatever, or strafe shots, we have options. We have options. Will I remember to use those options? You know, you only lead the Commando to water, whether they drink or piss in it. Okay. Defeated enemies will sometimes drop healing items or other resources. Okay, well, that's pretty intriguing. I don't know what to do about that. Other resources. Could be anything. Could be anything. All right, green, red. Christmas time is coming. I mean, it's already here, per what stores tell me. I'll push green. Seems like this button needs a special key card. How fancy. You'll probably find it sooner or later. All right, very good. Ninjas. Ninjas. Why we have the resist. Let's not knock back here. Look at this. An attempted strategy. Wild. I'll take that damage. Because I remembered that I took off the extension for strafing. Oh boy. Change. Let's, put that back on now. Now that our foe is close. Alright, we got some special. Healing items or other resources. That qualifies. I think the thing I'm going to leave off is this AM-76R. That it's nice for an opening salvo, to be sure, but I don't want to fiddle with my inventory too much. Like, it's all useful options that you can hot swap into at any moment. I just don't want to do it. So, I'm choosing to play around me, not wanting to do it. And I'm pretty sure that would be true even if I wasn't recording. You have to decide what amount of inventorying is right for you. Alright. Scoop up that health. Another special. We're gonna have a lot of special uses. That feels good. Enemies. Prizes. Loot. That takes us back in here. I just wanted to go around this wall to eyeball things. Alright. Well, that's fucking suspicious, huh? Alright, we have... I see. Okay. I get what you're putting down. Well, I mean, we choose America, but we can't walk on the American flag. That's disrespectful. I'm not going to walk on any of these things. I don't need to touch that burger. Mega med kit. These enemies from earlier. Let me remind myself of my extensions here. Yeah, I'll keep the knockback ones off for now. Maybe we'll just keep that one on permanently now. Shuffle these forward so that I know these are the ones that just cause damage. Okay, doesn't look like there's any enemies on my flanks. Okay, fine. Fucking Grenadier. Gotta back out of this room entirely. Give me this damn thing. Fucking sick of that. Bad. Oh. Hey, you missed, pal. Alright, very good. Indeed, there were no enemies hiding behind that. The ninja's like, aha, you turned your back to me. You dumb son of a... Hey, where'd he go? You can do that? Indeed, I can. Fucking ninjas. Alright, green key card. I could just roll across that and collect it. But there is a crack here, and it's not a secret. Mandatory. Well, not mandatory. Oh, another one of those. Well, it's good that I spent my medals to buy one. I mean, who knew that I was going to get that from that loot box? That crate. That vault. The safe. The container of wonders. It's a little aggravating to get back to the shop. If you wanted to go access the shop again. Oh, gotta run into the teleporter again. Yeah. Just wanted to refamiliarize myself with it, see if I wanted to change my mind on buying anything in here. Well, anyway. Let's not accidentally walk back into that. Oh. And Grimith is going to have to cut the video here because his dog keeps barking about something and he needs to go handle that. There's a new freezer being delivered to my house. That's not the problem. No noise pollution from that. The dog was deeply offended by this and wanted to bark in front of my stairwell. That was the problem. Even though it doesn't get picked up by the microphone, it's picked up by me. Didn't take that long, though. Keep it moving. Hello? 3 doors. I've played Shadowgate before. Okay. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I mean, I'll open them in order. 1, 2, 3. What's behind door number 1? Yeah? And if... Yeah? Just nodding along. Yeah, okay. 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 Is there any indication on this cube? Just wanted to double check. Three, 1, 2? Sure. I guess I'll step through this teleporter. Why not? Now, teleporters do have a nice functionality in that you don't have to have all of your level design connect, like be adjacent to one another. There is some value in that. There are advantages. Get out of here. We're gonna have so much special ammo to play around with. So much. Okay. Do a check of the walls here. It's like I'm looking to see if my crosshair lights up, and maybe I'll notice if it does or doesn't. Hello? He's like, I get angry when I get knocked back enough times you can't knock me back anymore. I'm like, cool. I don't do that anymore. He's like, oh, well, that's awkward, man. Why not? And I'm like, my weapon has the shortest range of all the main weapons in the game, you know? Understandably, a red door does not consent. Ninjas? An extension that is not useful to me. As I already have one, thanks. I'm good. I'm covered. Ooh. Thanks for revealing that to me. Yeah. Why don't we... no, I'm doing what I want to do here. That does look like it will hit me. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I chose to believe that wasn't going to hit me. All right, very good. I didn't forget about you. Just your location. Even more medals? All right. Super mega health. Cool. Proof of strength, 64 max HP. We've doubled from the start of the video game. I was at 32. Howdy. Goodbye. All right. Well, that takes me back over here, and that's cool, but yeah. There's some doors over here that require the red key. And they are my way out of here. More gunpowder. Delicious. Let the room breathe some. Grimith, the wood is porous. Yeah, don't worry about it. How long has this video gone? Okay. Okay. So if I didn't have to step away, we would be near the half-hour mark. Keep trying to shoot those open. I see that. I see that as well. You know, I probably could thread the needle with my secondary fire, but I admit I am spooked to try and make that shot, you know, because of other experiences playing video games. Yeah, no knockback for me. We managed, though. I took 8 damage, then I ate that ninja's body and healed 4. As it should be. Again, I keep trying to shoot open those fucking doors. Well, I walked right into that, didn't I? I was like, As I was like, oh wait, maybe that was regrets. Am I gonna walk all the way back to heal? I think I will. Like, there's no excuse. Rith, you might take more damage doing this. Yeah, but what, am I gonna go all the way across that to grab the heal again? Now, here's the secret way that could have allowed you to bypass that. Huh. That's funny. That's funny. Ha ha, fuck you, game. Game's full of jokes. Trying to find a magic pixel. Not finding one. I'm gonna choose to believe that's not hitting me. The story of the truth inside me. It's fine. The food is fine. Don't worry about the food. It's fine. It's always been fine. It's never not been fine. See, it's fine. How long does that last? Is it long enough? Alright, and you can tell that the terrain is different for these squares that are gonna drop. It's gonna be 13 special? 13 fucking special. Alright. Well, I'm intrigued. I remember not to shoot the door. Now we have conveyor belt action again. Howdy. What if I skip the conveyor belt? Hear me out. Hello. Game's like, no, is that a barrel I'm gonna be blowing open? Or rather, is there a barrel I'm gonna blow open that like Area 3, okay? Words. Alright, it's kind of a dick move. How about you go fuck yourself? I see. Okay. Having some dungeon crawler puzzly area stuff. Perfectly fine with that. No problems on that front. It's gonna be too close quarters for me to... Also, 4-tile range charge. You're allowed to do that through the wall? I refuse to believe that's true. It's true. No line of sight, no line of effect. Perfectly legal. Is this just like shockwaving? Is that hitting there next? Because there's no one back there who'd be doing that. Huh. Fascinating. Wow. They take a lot of damage, huh? If I could line up here, you know, that would be something. But, you know, you saw what happened. Complications. Huh. Alright, I'll just wait for those to pass. Goodbye. I was like, maybe I don't step forward into that. Little pixel magic these enemies get. There we go. Oh, we're back up to full HP. We got an actual genuine, honest-to-goodness med kit. We have monster closets. We have teleporter, trap, nonsense. It's great stuff. It's dick move stuff, but it's great stuff. Terrorists spared no expense. No expense. Why would you shoot that, though? Can I push a... Why would I try shooting that? Because I'm dumb? Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Do you have full hit points? Do you have full hit points? Game's telegraphing itself here. Alright, very good. 105 freedom medals. It's a little much. It's not like I'm backtracking to a shop. Even if I did, I mean, what would I be buying? I'm probably... Well, I don't have another 36 barrel. So I guess I'm keeping... Well... Be that. And I'm not sure what I'm probably going to want explosion, yeah? The SATCOM uplink stuff. That's probably true. We'll take off our leaded armor vest, and I think we'll take off the blue steel boots, unless it's just fucking ninjas. Look at how those resistances change over there. Explode 12. We took 8 damage from this exploding antics earlier. We'll go with this. Oh my goodness. Do you like it? A lava-cooled supercomputer with 4 megabytes of evil memory. Unrivaled power. Gaze upon the future, for you no longer have one. Swelter and die in my lava playground. I'll watch. Looks at video length. Put on a good show, entertain me while I relax behind my invincible particle barrier. Invincible? Invincible? Oh, I see. We're doing bullets anyway. Okay. Just put that stuff back on. Solomon's baby it? I think so. Blue steel boots, SATCOM uplink. Grimith, that's not Solomon's baby at all. Shh. Yeah, now you can get knocked back in the lava and fucking burn. No, keep burning. It's good for you. Good for the skin. I promise. That's a problem. That survived that, huh? Oh. Am I rolling over there? I see. Well, we learned a lot, didn't we? We learned a lot, and I hate learning. It's the moral of the story. I spent a fortune on renovations, and you're shooting holes and everything. Who's the real bad guy here? Boomst, indeed. Well, we'll just wait here for a little bit, I guess. I'm kind of in the situation, so... It's not a great situation. I put myself here. But that also needed some real attacks on it, and... My gun, unfortunately. We found a true limitation on the range. And you are married to your primary weapon. We tried the whole rolling thing, and well, you saw how that went. I wait for these shots to pass, and Griff tilts his head. Did I try rolling while the lava cube was uppies? And my character stumbled into it? But that time I cleared the gap? Like, when I initially failed, I just, oh, well, I guess I can't actually roll across this. You thought of everything. All right, I got nothing. Come on, man. I'm busy. Fucking special landed in here. Crowns. This is probably fine. This is probably fine. Probably fine. Probably fine. You prick. Nah, just heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. You gotta believe. Believe? What happens when you believe? Always disappointed. Alright. And you can't reach. Okay, we'll wait until the cube is down? I don't want to talk about it. No more questions. Stop messing with technology you don't understand. I hid those behind walls for a reason. Hello. I mean, I strafed into that. That's my own dumb fault. Took some laser damage there. Let's, take that knockback extension off. Hey. Hey. I'm not digging this. Okay. Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't understand anything about this video game. Angle the flamethrower up a little bit higher, you dumb bastard. Curses, but you'll never find the final generator hidden deep beneath the lava. Squints. Feels like he's been lied to. Uh-huh. I can't believe a terrorist would lie. Hellwiss. I should have invested in invincible particle death ray. The best defense is a good offense. My evil computations can wait. You love freedom so much, Commando. You're free to die. I will loot your soiled, bloody boxers and use them to gag your president when I kidnap him. Boxers? Brother, I go Commando. The Commando speaks, and I mean, duh. I am smiling over this. This is good. How's it going, man? You want to start in the lava sparkles? I wouldn't take that from you. We're probably not defeating many enemies at this point. You can soak in that knockback, and, no, you can stay away from me. I see we are soaking in other enemies. No, you can stay away from me. You can too. No, ninjas. Absolutely. Quit it. Maybe you need some knockback protection. I was gonna laser you if we ever synced up, but God, you beef brain pile of ape, you have no idea what you set in motion today. Defeat, only temporary. There's you fool. My future is you can't. Can't fly away from me down here in the secret lava base, can you? Area clear. 4 of 7 secrets. 90 damage taken. Whew. Area runtime, easily the longest. Total damage taken, I suppose that information doesn't save between saving and loading the game, but neither does turns taken never saves. So, hey, 0 turns taken, everyone. We did a game clear. That's Eye of the Commando. What a fun experience. There's our credits. Our ending sequence. Or is this harkening back to days old, we just get to stay here? I think we just get to stay here. Great. Gives me time to organize my thoughts. This video has gone on a while, though. Is there anything else if I just... Oh no, good. Okay. Okay, I actually did think the game locked up their entire, like, no, you have to power this game down. That's it. And, like, there's your fucking nostalgia right there. No main menu, just wham. Oh, man. All right. Give me a few moments to organize my thoughts. Given the time and my lack of desire to make a separate video for this, I'll limit my words a little. Eye of the Commando is marketed as classic turn-based dungeon crawling with an 80s action movie twist. Or as Jim put it elsewhere, Etrian Odyssey with a minigun. There are handcrafted maps, puzzles, and secrets delivered with a knowing nod to the ridiculousness of 1980s muscle man's action movies, with item and equipment progression as you find gear on the battlefield to grow in power. I'd say that all was accurate marketing based on this run. Now, Corporate Grimith says, Eye of the Commando is a turn-based tactical shooter where you can dodge the enemy projectiles, but your moves are instant. It incorporates elements from the dungeon crawler genre, from 80s action films, and from arcade video games. That last part is important. There's a freeway of nostalgia running through this game with the art, design, and music to make you say, I've never played this game before, but I've played games that feel like it, even if you actually haven't. Because I haven't. I've played quadruple-digit games in my life. Seen I don't know how many others, Eye of the Commando is a unique experience for me. Any comparison I'd make is a stretch. Here, let me try. Doom the roguelike, older than all my 2Ds, older than some of my viewers who have children. It's fine, I'm fine. Anyway, DRL, as it was renamed to after a hellstorm of lawyers, here, let me fix that, is marketed as a fast and furious coffee break roguelike game that is heavily inspired by the popular 90s FPS game. You know, Doom. Top-down interface, turn-based gameplay, emphasis on ranged combat, there's character progression with levels, there's item and equipment progression, but it's fucking Doom. You could play it like a turn-based tactical shooter, which I recommend. Use cover, manipulate your enemies, but you could also fucking rip and tear. You may have seen Jupiter Hell, the remake of DRL. You may have seen Jupiter Hell Classic announced this year, the demake of the remake, along with DRL updates. But that entire sphere, I'll call it, is not Eye of the Commando. There, I tried. So yeah, Eye of the Commando feels familiar to me in a positive way, but actually, I've never been here before. I'm not just exploring a dungeon, I'm exploring a concept. I think I could keep doing this concept. You could send me to a lunar base to stop off-brand terrorists who are trying to fuse Nazi pseudoscience with stolen Jewish mysticism. in order to create undead soldiers and also a golem infused with Adolf Hitler's essence because of reasons, and wrap it all up in a turn-based tactical shooter where I can dodge enemy projectiles but my moves are instant and frame it with this art and music direction and I would be completely unfucking bored. Hell yeah, I want more thirst person. Eye of the Commando's content is quite limited at this time. There are replayability hooks and class and primary weapon selection, and there's item flexibility and specializations, but you've only got 6 defined areas in which to play. First act, if you will. I played super relaxed with a recording distraction and a desire to be comprehensive but not complete, and I stretched this playthrough to not even 3 hours? My next go wouldn't be even half that time. Perhaps a fast and furious coffee break. I'm fine with being married to my primary weapon choice when a complete run is so short. If I played another 12 areas, I'd want a break from the Hellspray BA4. Don't get me wrong, I do not regret my choice. Fires twice per action, free action turning. I dare say I handle the range deficiencies. As for how I found the difficulty, I'm not trying to sell things. I don't know whether it's better to be too easy or too hard. People have different experiences and different skill sets. I am broadly good at video games. I do appreciate the skill accessibility provided in all the health pickups, but maybe not the skill accessibility in reaching the shops for areas 3, 5, and 6. Well, not even including one, for area 4. Also, I ran out of stuff to buy. Class issue, I know, too rich. What about all the Pauls with so few freedom medals, hmm? Enemy design? Yeah, I enjoyed them. Music and sounds, delightful. Art? Fun and fits with the theme. Level design? First 3 and the last one strong. Area 4, not my thing, but you could never make it my thing. Some people are sick of desert levels, others are sick of cave levels. I'm sick of sewer levels. Area 5? Barren. We're deep in enemy territory in some conveyor belt zone land area space thing. And we're not feeling the enemy pressure of, oh my god, there's the commando, fucking get him. Imagine this sequence. You burst through a door, then there's a group of enemies who burst through a separate door ready to fuck you up. But they end up on a conveyor belt and you fling those enemies into a pit, or fling objects into the enemies, like explosive barrels, or ninjas, or explosive ninjas. You can have a fucking elevator sequence. Fucking Streets of Rage. Elevator is just there you are riding up, and all these enemies are piling down on top of you. Yeah. Areas 4 and 5 don't even have bosses. In the former, you get a pleasantly surprising, at least from the exit door. In the latter, you've got a lava ninja. Whoopie-doo. Do I have suggestions? Top of the Dome. This really is. I haven't written down anything for this at all. It's a crane game, a conveyor belt. You have to stop the crane controls before it puts you into the machine that fuses you in with the combinator, or the combinator is revealed. There's like a larger version of it. It's one that you don't find like in the secret door because that's for items. There's like a person combinator, and it's just chucking in all sorts of wild, bizarre, fleshy bits, and then you have flesh ninja golems. I've listened, like I said, off the top of the dome. Among things Jim is developing for a big patch to come out in January, I want to say January, is an arena survival mode separate from the story dungeon. Slam the commando into a jungle and see how you and the game design hold up. Very much an action film. You're Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chow Yun-Fat, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Kurt Russell, Steven Seagal, Sylvester Stallone. Am I willing to put Bruce Willis in here? Sure, you're Bruce Willis. Why not? Anyway, lots of generic terrorist action. I don't know how it'll end up playing, just like I don't know what all will be coming out or coming in Eye of the Commando's future with the story dungeon. I'll be keeping an eye out. Some of you also said as much. I think that's what I can end on here. Positive vibes, not an instant recommended in its current state, but a unique experience, and one you may find worth the price of admission. Anyway, I said I was limiting my words a little. I'm out of here. Take care, commandos and commando potentials. Stay safe. In the future, final battles for freedom and liberation and escape from all of these damn food options that are being offered to you. My God. The terrorists had a food wheel. What the fuck?